everybody and welcome to the channel bobsales this time's next year. So before we start the video, this is your 3-second spoiler warning.
I'm gonna need a packed lunch. Hang on. What's in that book? Spoilers.
So VeVe are releasing another 2 great books. They're releasing Amazing Spider-Man 121 and Amazing Spider-Man 122. This of course is the infamous storyline of the death of Gwen Stacy. The first part is dropping Tuesday the 18th of April, 8 AM PT, which is 4 PM UK time. The second part is obviously dropping Thursday the 20th of April, and again 8 AM PT. So before we get into the drop articles, let's get into the story. The most heart-wrenching moment in Amazing Spider-Man history, the death of Gwen Stacy. Part 1 and Part 2. In this storyline, Spider-Man's girlfriend Gwen Stacy is thrown from the top of a bridge by the Green Goblin. As she falls, Spider-Man tries his normal trick and tries to shoot his web to save her. Now because of the sheer length of the drop, the force of Spider-Man's web alone, as he tried to save her, actually broke her neck. This of course killed Gwen instantly. This storyline is considered one of the most heart-wrenching moments in Spider-Man history. It is the first time a major character in the series has died. The emotional impact of the scene itself in the comic book and the movies is heart-wrenching, and a very powerful scene. The storyline of the night Gwen Stacy died was actually written by Jerry Conway. This was produced with art by Jill Kane and John Romita Sr. Both books were published in 1973, and the death of Gwen Stacy had a lasting impact on Spider-Man himself, and it actually continues to be a pivotal moment in the character's history. In Part 2, the death of Gwen Stacy had a profound effect on Spider-Man. He was unable to save the woman he loved. He was also left feeling with guilt, and he also blamed himself for Gwen's death. The event marked a turning point in Spider-Man's character. He began to question his responsibilities that came with his power. He also began to doubt his ability to be a hero. The death of Gwen Stacy itself actually had an impact on the comic book industry, as it was one of the first main characters to die in a main series. This storyline also helped pave the way for future comic book stories that deal with mature themes and lasting consequences. Overall, the death of Gwen Stacy is one of the most memorable and heart-wrenching moments in Spider-Man history. This continues to be an important part of the character's legacy. With all that being said, let's get into the drop articles. So the first part of this story, again, it drops 18th of April, 8 AM PT, which is 4 PM UK time. List price for the collectible is going to be $6.99. We have 5 different cover variants, and we have 5,000 total mint. First edition for public sale is $158. A total of 287 editions will be kept by VeVe and the licensors. So we have the common classic cover sitting at 3,000 editions, the uncommon sitting at 1,125 editions, the rare hero variant is sitting at 500 editions, the ultra rare vibranium variant is 250 mint, and last but not least, the True Believer secret rare is 125 mint. The rare and ultra rare covers are by Nicolette Baldari, which we do already have multiple covers from in the app. So 9.8 of the first book is around $7,000. The second one is a little bit under that, but roughly the same value. I do expect all to go over retail, and I do expect the secret rare to do really well. That is actually my favourite on this one. With the next comic coming up on Thursday, I do expect the article to read exactly the same. So I definitely do advise you to go for this comic, although it's not the most valuable comic in the world, but this is definitely one of the biggest storylines in the world. So as always, I've been your host, Bobsales. This time next year, we will be millionaires. A peace.